When we look at what can help you sleep better and have more productive sleep, often we get carried away with the challenges of life. How am I going to fit this in with the commitments to family, the commitments to work, the never-ending beep of an incoming email? And it's very hard to think, actually, how do I protect my sleep? We often talk about sleep hygiene, this idea that if you have a clean sleep environment, it's going to support you to sleep better. In reality, what that actually means is having a routine for your sleep. Even if you've got a shift pattern, making sure you've blocked out and protected time for sleep and thought about who can do the other things in life that would stop you sleeping, like the laundry, the shopping, picking up the kids. It's about having a space where you sleep which is for sleep. We know that watching TV in bed before you go to sleep, having your mobile phone on the bedside table doesn't particularly help, especially if things like that phone are flashing on an alert during the sleeping night, because that flashing light will keep you awake, and whether you actually wake up, it will certainly disrupt your sleep. So when we talk about what's going to help you to have a better night's sleep, having a routine and sticking to it. Unfortunately, it makes us feel a little bit like toddlers when we say, I have to go to bed at a set time every night. But be grown up about it. Try and be realistic that most nights of the week you'll go to bed at roughly the same time, and you'll aim to wake up at roughly the same time too. Try to use an alarm clock that's not attached to your phone, and when you leave your phone charging at night, leave it charging in the kitchen or the sitting room, but not on the bedside table next to you. Because our natural habit when we get up at night to go to the toilet is to pick up that phone and have a look, and then the brain starts ticking and we start to wake up again and become more alert, and it's harder to get back to sleep. Protecting your sleep is something that only really you can do. You make the decision when you step into the bedroom and get into bed and switch off for the night. Your employer can help. Having a conversation with your line manager about work patterns, around stresses that are going in the workplace can be really important in helping to allay some of those concerns. But ultimately the decision is yours. And if you are one of the few people for whom sleep and insomnia is actually linked to a clinical condition, which is relatively rare, then talking to a healthcare professional, whether that's your pharmacist, your practice nurse or your GP, can help ensure that those rare and unusual clinical conditions that prevent sleep can be addressed and dealt with early on.